inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the Big Red Siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Glendale. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week one of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. The tight end, Clement, is on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that'll set up 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to hunt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
First down run picks up 8, so now it's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again with Benson, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Now Murray. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First down throw for Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
At the Bears' 33-yard line.
A give. Here's Benson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Hey, Ace. Omaha.
We'll try a run in here, and it's Johnson. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Pass is caught. That's J. Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
He'll step up and run. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They will run it over center with Swift. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Burden, the man on the move. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. There he goes again. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Here's Williams. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point.
Younghoe Koo lining up for the point after.
The kick is good. And the Bears will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First and 10. On play action, Murray. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Murray now, off the bootleg. He's got the golden domer. That's Michael Mayer. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they go to work on first and goal. Oh, touchdown! Benson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Third and goal. Murray. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Cardinals. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
This one taken in by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Bears.
Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Swift. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. One more time, they try Swift. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Now Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
A 22-yard attempt.
Whose kick is good. And the Bears are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Murray. Quick throw here is complete. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll run here with Benson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Ball
and
on the
9.
36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Murray to throw. Short throw, that's pulled in by Mayer. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From 29, here's 2nd and 5. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Murray now to throw on 1st down. Here's a screen set up for Benson. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And now 3rd and goal coming up. of the gun. It's Murray. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
For the Arizona field goal.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Moore going in motion. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will score. Odunze, touchdown Bears. Koo able to add the extra point, and the Bears will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Cardinals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing, and they get him down well behind the line. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. That is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. The open man is Wilson. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Murray. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Murray now on second down. And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will go up by 7.
Bears 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Bears offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Burden, the man on the move. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down.
They'll motion the slot man right.
First down, Bears.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. Here's Williams on 1st and 10.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will cut the lead down to 4. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first